weekly show, as we always do. Discuss a few topics, talk about a few things. Got some hot topics for you guys. We got some that we're gonna leave till the end, so make sure you stick around and watch it, and you'll see what we give it here on Reviews. Welcome to the Reviews channel. Gotta get accustomed to saying Reviews channel versus Reviews podcast. Welcome to the Reviews channel, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ken, here with LuvZac, and welcome to our weekly show.
Salute!
So we got a few hot things for you guys. The way this is gonna go, Zach's gonna speak his, I'll speak mine. We'll go back and forth, and then on Zach. So, Zach, start off with yours. Give us one of your hot topics for the week.
Well, it's really a non-topic in terms of nobody's really discussing it, but as we all know, spring is upon us, and basically during the wintertime, we live in the eastern part of the U.S. People be binging and gorging on some TV programming, and of course, one of the most popular ones is Power, the Power universe, right? That's one of the first major productions that I was a part of as a production assistant. You know what I mean? Shouts out to season 1 Ghost. Shouts out to cast and crew. Blessed. But I'm not talking about Ghost though. I'm talking about Power Book Force.
Wait a minute, what's that? I thought it was called Tommy.
Now
we all call it. You saw Tommy yet? You saw Tommy. We don't call it whatever.
I'm happy for Tommy. He got his feature series. Long overdue, right? He was doing his thing, and all the other series, leading up to this. So this is definitely a well-deserved opportunity for him. Probably a little bit more overdue, right?
We spoke about it the first episode. I don't know if we did a reviews on it, but
I'm not really impressed. Now
Tommy didn't kill anybody, but
Tommy's been murking people. He's been murking.
I know, but I'm saying the first episode you were like,
I
don't like it. Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue, hold on, sorry, we should have definitely mentioned this. Sorry to cut you off. Spoilers, ladies and gentlemen. Spoilers ahead, please. Oh, yeah. If you don't want to hear anything about the Tommy version of Ghost or Power Book Force, whatever he calls it, please
listen.
Click on the timestamp below. Go to the next topic.
I'm not gonna sit here and go scene by scene because again, here on Reviews, we're not know-it-alls, right? Google is everyone's best friend, right? You guys, you ladies, you gentlemen can get your own information. Now, I'm just gonna give you my take because Ken has no idea what I'm about to say.
Of course not.
I am invested into the Power universe, not because I worked on the show. Like I said, I was already watching Power before I got into the business. All right. So I'm gonna watch the whole series. Right. Begrudgingly, I will watch the entire remaining episodes of Power Book Force.
What that word means, ladies and gentlemen, you know what it means.
But on the most sour viewer you will ever see in me, I will give you my take. Even though I'm going to watch the entirety of the series. Now, we get it. Tommy is a Badman. So yes, he is supposed to seize and create his own power scope. Copy. Yes. We get it. Okay. Now, shouts out to Courtney Kemp. You know what I mean? She's been the engine of keeping this whole universe going. Big ups to her. Black Wind. 50, but Courtney is the brains behind the writing, so we gotta give her the proper shout out. You know what I'm saying? I know she's got other things going, so I think she's kind of taking a step back a little bit going forward. And based on my assumption, that's not fact, but I don't see any Courtney Kemp like writing in the first series of episodes that has been released. Okay, and it's actually written by Robert Munich. I don't know the gentleman, but he's one of the main writers that's actually credited for Power Book Force. You can Google that if y'all watching this and get that information about the gentleman. Now, Power Book Force, Tommy Egan. Okay, first of all, He pulls up to this bar and he links up with his new team because, you know, he's a superstar of the show, so he got to have his gal, right? Ghost had his gal. He had two gals, right? You know, he had a Spanish gal and he had his main gal. You know what I mean? His African queen. All right, cool. Tommy, you know, he got his gal. Who's Tommy's gal in his first feature series? Gloria. Where's Gloria from? Jamaica.
You don't talk like the black girls, though.
Trope number one. Jamaican gal run into the white man. All right, as Caribbean dude, I mean, we see it. Is it typical?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yes,
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, for visa, for citizenship, yes, this goes down. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, if Gloria needs some citizenship from this man, it makes sense.
Clearly she don't, but she's also...
She does not.
Irish,
yes,
she did
Irish youths. Now, let's flip on that. Let's flip the coin. We know European men love melanin females secretly. Yeah. Italian, Irish, British, you know what I'm saying? You go down the line. You're not German, you know what I mean? We're not going to mention Russia because Russia is not a good topic to bring into. So, school bay Russia for right now.
Yes.
No disrespect, but yeah, on some other ish.
Plenty disrespect. School bay that.
So it's like, yeah. So Gloria, she likes the white buddy. That's what's up. Now the Irish dude that's playing in the show, he actually got some swag. You know what I mean? So
I think he's soft as fuck. But go ahead.
Vic, I beg
you.
He
a gangster?
He got
a gangster? Yo, come on.
He got the neck tattoo. You know what I'm saying? Bang, bang, bang.
That's to show that he's tough.
Now his dad, Walter Flynn. You know what I'm saying? You know what's crazy? He's playing the same character he played in one of our hood classics that Ice Cube did in All About the Benjamins. He was the yacht owner. He was the businessman who sold the yachts. He was blacking his people because they lost the diamonds. He was like, "What you said? Tell me again. You lost the fucking diamonds." He's going off. That scene is mad funny. So if y'all didn't see All About the Benjamins, and y'all want to know about Walter Flynn, yo, watch that scene. Ice Cube and Mike Epps. That was a classic jump.
Yeah, 100%.
Anyway, he don't bang with the Vic. Fat Vic is banging with, you know, gals outside his race. He wants him to have a pure Irish gal. Cool. That's another trope. Trope number 2. Okay, cool. Now, these are old school tropes to be written into a script. Now I'm gonna give you some inside shit from reviews. The nigga that talk to writers and been on set and work with many elites. That's old trope, bro. Like, when they have these writers meetings, come on, man, they try to get things new. All right, fast forward. 3 issue with Power Book Force. They bring back Liliana, the Spanish gal, the assassin who's murking Captain Power. Loved her role. She was clipping dudes with her pink Ugg boots. And nobody could find her. And then because she's a bad Spanish gal, Ghost could not murk her, which is what caused the reason for Tommy and Ghost to get at odds with each other, because Tommy wanted her clips and Ghost couldn't do it. Gave her some bread and told her to go Dipset. So she comes back. She resurfaces. Okay, what's my problem? Tommy comes to Chicago. He's not from Chicago, bro. He immediately falls into the same path as the Flynns, who are the most elite Irish drug dealers in Chicago. How coincidental is that? Like, that's just like, are you serious? Like, how lucky is Tommy, bro? He's not in the city of Chicago less than 2 hours, bro. He's already talking to, he already runs into the elite gangsters on the Irish side for Chicago, bro. That's not realistic. That's not realistic.
He ran into them because he was
at the bar hollering at Gloria.
Right. Shit happens.
Coolly. Shit happens. Okay. All right, Ken, I'll give you that. Shit happens. He's blessed, as you say, right? Destiny is working in his favor. Okay. Then as Destiny has it, all right, he runs into Liliana. And as Destiny has it, she got bricks, right? But Liliana, who is Hispanic, by the way, she's a Latina, and she lives in Chicago. She's been there longer than him. She don't know how to move the bricks? What are we talking about? She got 10 bricks.
She does. She doesn't. Because she could. Yeah.
She got 10 bricks in the cribby, in the trap house, and she don't know how to move them. She don't got nobody to sell them to. In the shop? Stop it, Stars.
Nah. Listen. She knows everybody. I mean, she knows the Yardies. She knows.
Yeah.
She knows
CBI,
all the gangs.
And the Flints.
But she don't know who to bang with because she don't want to bang with nobody and get. Remember that coke wasn't hers anyway.
All right.
Of course, now she with Tommy. She knows she got faith. Tommy's about to go ape shit.
Fair enough. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt with that one, Ken. But to close it off with my just hate the powerful force right now. Liliana, this guy was trying to kill you. You was trying to kill him. Yeah, I set aside your differences, and now you kowtowing to Tommy. He's giving you orders. He's bossing you around. In the age where the female is trying to empower themselves with these different dynamic and diverse roles, and this role is written in the script. You got this white man telling this Spanish woman what to do, bossing her around like she basically his street maid. Oh, go cut it up. Yo, go break down the alchemical flow of this new drug. Go do that. And she's doing that.
Yeah.
How is that? How are no other content creators, especially the female side, how are they not talking about this show? How are they not tight? Why is this not a hashtag on Twitter and the Hispanic gals is Vex? We know you go to the heights right now. You got female Spanish gals that will finesse your joint. Yo, Ken, you want to do hookah? You want to go do hookah? You go do hookah. You go to the bathroom, my nigga. Next thing you know, some Spanish nigga running you down, taking your joints. Nigga.
Clearly, you don't understand. Tommy got his black card back in Ghosts. Tommy's not white to them anymore, bro. You don't understand that.
Fam, you know Latinas can finesse. First of all, they could talk 2 languages, English and Spanish. They can finesse your joints. Come on, B. I don't understand. Every time I watch the episode and Tommy be bossing around Liliana, I be like, Liliana is from the streets. She used to be a street assassin, murking dudes for bands. And she got Tommy bossing her around? Nah, I don't like that, bruh. I don't approve of that. That's not cool, man. This white man is bossing around this Spanish gal. You on this shit
for a little bit too much on this, bruh.
Who's a street, you know what I mean? She's a street queen. You know, Cardi B was talking about how she came up. She kept dudes in the hotel and we finesse these dudes. Cardi B is saying this joint. You think Liliana don't know how to do joints? She was actually murking drug dealers, dope boys. And Tommy bossing her around. She got bricks. She know how to do it. She know how to cut the joint, break down the alchemical information of the dope. And Tommy bossing her around. He can't even cut the dope. Nah, bro. I don't bang with that, bro. I don't like that, bro. Liliana, yo, I don't like how they wrote your character, B. I'm saying it right here. LuvZac do not approve of that writing. That's disrespectful to the Spanish community in terms of the Spanish female hustlers out here. I don't like it. I don't approve of that. And that's it, B. I'm done, man. That's why I love Snowfall, B, because that's more realistic.
Now, we're only like 5 episodes in. Who's not to say Lillian will finesse and do what she got to do in later episodes? She's just listening, opening her mind, and trying to figure out what Tommy's moves are before she actually do what she got to do.
And for those who don't know, Liliana is Audrey Esperanza. She's a bad gal. Respect. I'm glad she got back into the Power Universe. Respect to her. You know what I mean? And Joseph Cora, shouts to you, my G. I know you're doing your thing. His acting is good. I won't hate on him. Our boy from Ballers who played the running back, you know what I'm saying? Yes. Yeah. He got his joint, you know what I mean? Getting his love. Shouts to Jeremiah, you know what I mean? Doing his thing. So, you know, it's just, come on, man. Liliana should be boss. She should be a boss biddy, man. She should be a boss chick, yo.
Yeah,
not a biddy. She should be a boss chick. Real talk.
I agree.
And doing some joints, man. She know how to cut the dope. She know how to break the dope down on the alchemical level. Come on, man. All right.
You're real passionate about this. I mean,
yeah.
She's definitely my kryptonite right now. But I thought you were gonna go into the whole. They were talking about they got more. They got the more numbers game to go take out the gang.
Oh, the Flynn.
CBI. No. They
the Yardies. The Yardies.
No.
The Serbians. The Serbians.
Yeah.
The Serbians.
They said we got the numbers, but they only showed up with like 5 people. I was very confused about that.
Time out. The writers, the Power of Course, Robert Munich and whoever else on your writing squad. I'm gonna say this again. Ken's not a drug dealer. I'm not a drug dealer. We know drug dealers. We've been around them. We've been at parties. Ken had me in a party full of bloods and tossed in water when Paluma came on because he walking up with his girlfriend them, and them niggas is looking at us about to pull the tools out on us joint. And this is early '90s in the Brooklyn. So, all right,
good times.
Drug dealers don't make deals during broad daylight.
Yo, bro, what's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. We don't do weapon trades. We don't do coke trades. We don't exchange bricks at 2:00 in the afternoon. Okay? From my knowledge, dope dealers like to move in the cover of night or when the sun is rising. Literally the demon hours. 3, 4 a.m. Not 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm just saying, bro. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the game has changed. Maybe cats is bold out here. They're like, yeah, bro. Yo, Ken, you want these bricks? Yeah, where you want me to? Yo, let's go meet in Roosevelt Field parking lot, 2:00 in the afternoon, where everybody can see us. And make sure you wear all black leather. I'm going to wear all black hoodie so that we can stand out like sore thumbs. And I'm going to go to your car and I'm going to have a long 10-minute conversation before we do the deal.
Yeah.
Deal. Yeah. And then get surprised when the cops come. Because cops not supposed to come at 4 o'clock, 2:00 in the afternoon when they see 2 gentlemen in all black exchanging drugs and paraphernalia. What are we talking about here?
LuvZac spent 18 minutes complaining about this show. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is great. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna skip past this right now because he needs his own hour to discuss how much he loves this show.
Yo,
wow.
But I'm gonna watch it though. I'm gonna finish the show. You know why? Because I'm invested into the Power Universe. And I was also a crew member on the show. So I'm going to watch it. I'm going to be dedicated and suffer through this ridiculous fake show and just get ready for Raising Kanan, which is what I am eagerly anticipating. You may continue with the next segment, sir. Thank you.
Yes. Is it my turn now? Are we good?
I'm good, sir.
All right, perfect. So since we spent most of our time on that, first, I'd like to say on the 311, shout out to my little brother. Today's his birthday. He's out in Cali.
Yes. I spoke to that guy too when I came out of work. Gave him his blessed.
Shout out to him. Happy birthday on that. But I'm going to briefly, because we definitely go briefly on this, I'm going to discuss something I saw yesterday in regards to a show I used to watch in the past. I liked it a lot. It was called Empire.
Yes.
It's a great show.
I fell off of it after the 5th season, too.
Yeah. Jussie. Ladies and gentlemen, You guys don't know what Jussie did. It's not funny.
Okay.
I'm not funny.
I don't want the LGBT community to come get my joint. All right.
Jussie, he kind of OD'd. He went and lied about being hazed and harassed about his sexuality, his race, etc. Paid him his peoples to do this, and years later now, I mean,
two Nigerian buffmen, by the way.
Yes. When this happened, Empire was at the peak of its cycle, ready to have like at least 1 or 2 more seasons left. Jussie was one of the stars of the show, and I guess he wanted to get paid more money, so he figured if he put his life in danger, they would give him more money. Either way, I think that's a very foolish way to go about it, but that's just my opinion. Nonetheless, real quick, this came up in my feed yesterday. So they did sentence him to 150 days in prison. Jussie got up, told the judge he supports this, supports them, no disrespect to them. He supports the decision, but he is not guilty, still not guilty. And number 2, he is not suicidal. So if anything happens to him in prison, it is not him. Sad to see that, because a lot of people, especially famous people, go to prison and they commit suicide, right? I think about Hernandez. Like, did he really commit suicide? We have no idea. But the fact that Jussie stood up and said that had me think, like, wow, that's some real scary shit. That he's basically saying, listen, I'm not suicidal. So if I die in prison, it wasn't me. Somebody did this thing. So I do feel bad for him at that aspect. I don't think he deserved jail time. Again, I could be wrong for saying that, but I mean, he definitely deserves something, because you can't be doing that. You understand? We trying to go forward, especially in our race. We trying to go forward, and you bring us back. You can't do that.
I would say,
nonetheless,
to give context, it probably really is more so an adverse effect on the Smollett family, right? Because they also act. Journey Smollett, who I love. So bad. I think she's a better actor. She's better at the craft than he is. He's good. He was definitely ascending. He was rising. But Journey is more critically acclaimed than him.
Funny you say that too, because she's in Lovecraft, right?
Yeah, she's in Lovecraft, and that's when I've really seen her in a more sexually appealing way. Like, even though she was always beautiful, but she was gorgeous in Lovecraft. And I just feel that of course, she was also in the DC film, the Harley Quinn.
Yes.
And she killed that as well. So, shouts to the Smollett family. I mean, they gooch in terms of finance and critical acclaim. This is more so individually affecting Jussie himself, who was really the star of Empire at the time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made no sense about it, because he is talented. He was all those scenes where he sung and performed, that was actually him. That's him doing that. You know what I'm saying?
He had his own music, bro.
You know what I mean?
So I was a fan.
He didn't need to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, at all. You know what I mean? And that's what's really bad about it. Even though I was laughing at the beginning, but yeah, shouts to him. He gonna bounce back, because now he gonna go to Hollywood like a Batman now. Now he got his prison stripes. He'll come out. He gonna be a Batman now. I mean,
we'll see what happens.
Now you can't say homosexual males are not Batman. You know what I'm saying? He's gangster now. He got his gangster card. His gangster card is sealed. You know what I'm saying? So he's gooch. He's gonna come out of jail. He's gonna have a great career.
We'll see what happens. I wish him all the best. Yeah. Wish him all the best. So, all right, what is your other topic you want to discuss, and try not to?
Well, I'm going to stay on my path of things that are not really being discussed on the internet.
Okay.
And I'm going to go to the NBA. Yesterday, we had our first ritual game. Philly versus Brooklyn. This is the trade bait game, right?
Yeah.
So, Kyrie lives for these games. I knew Kyrie was going to Greece. Kyrie is one player no matter all his troubles, all his turbulence in the media, when it comes to bright light, big stage performance games, Kyrie is going to grease every time. You see what he did to Stephen Curry with the crossover between the legs, fadeaway 3 in the finals, game 7, in your face. Deuces, my nigga. Let's go. You know Curry can't say no jaunts. Now, KD, he loves it. He feeds off the energy. He knew Kyrie was going to grease. And because Kyrie was greasing, what was KD doing? Greasing equally the same. And what's grease about KD is he's still coming off that knee injury, you know what I'm saying? He's only been back. He's been out a month. He's only been back a couple games. And he's like, he never left. You know what I mean? And that's like unheard of. Especially with the NBA years he got on his body. He got mad years, extended years on his body because he's a sports and he's an elite athlete. So you got to apply that.
Right.
So KD, Kyrie, these are the elite players on the Brooklyn side. James Harden, he made a Illuminati decision. I'm going to go against the ritual. I'm going to check up out of here. I'm about to bail up out of Brooklyn, chill Sion, lot, and I'm going to go to Philly joint. You know why? Because he really wasn't banging with Kyrie not getting vaccinated. Let's just keep it a buck. James Harden cannot say that because he is also an elite Illuminati NBA superstar joint. You can't say that. He's going to be chill Sion. He's going to activate the corporate NBA elite athlete press conference and say all the right things. Push all the right buttons. Be chill Sion. Lot. Cool. So he breezes up out of there. Ironically, when KD gets hurt, he doesn't have KD staring him down, influence him on to standing pat in Brooklyn. As soon as KD went down, Harden's Virgo was like, yo, call my agent real quick, John. Yo, bro, John. Peace. All right. He does the ritual. He sits out, doesn't play the All-Star game. You know joints. You know what's happening. I don't got to recant the whole thing. Now you got Sussman Ben Simmons joint, who is part Caucasian joint. He's half European, half melanin joint. So this does factor in. So this is why Ben Simmons' decisions are very corporate joint. Ben Simmons, like a true half European man joint, do not like to get disrespected joint. So when Doc Rivers disrespected his joint last year at the end of the season, his European melanin was not too akin to the comments joint. So he's like, you know what? Scooby joint. I'm not playing here anymore. You know why? You offended me. I am an elite Illuminati player. Check yourself, joint. So you know what? I'm up out of here, joint. I'm not playing the regular season. Scooby. The trade goes down. Joel Embiid is your. This is the greatest part. He is your true Africanist king, John.
Right. Okay?
Joel Embiid. He is the king. I'm the king of the NBA. Scuba. I talk my talk. I do. That's that. So Joel Embiid is being Chelsea young. He's gooch. Harden comes through. They goose. Ben Simmons knows, joint. You're going to play 76ers before the playoffs start. You also need to play these games because you need to get into the playoffs, joint. KD's coming back, joint. You know KD's will come back before this game started. Now comes the gap, joint. Ken tells me, yeah, Ben said he wasn't going to play, though. I'm like, this nigga's a bitch, bro. Ironically, what does Ben Simmons wear on the bench? A Louis Vuitton jersey, like sweater joint. But what were the colors, bro? Black and yellow. Time out. Let's take a time out and I'm going to connect the Illuminati shit. What movie just came out that you saw last weekend? The Batman. Okay. Before the Batman that has come out, the other Batman cities with bad, right? What was the color scheme of that?
Black and yellow.
Yeah, because of what? The acolytes. What was Bane's messagery? We will bring anarchy to the city of Gotham.
That's right.
So what is Ben Simmons saying secretly with his color code? I am here to create anarchy. NBA Illuminati, F your joint. I'm not playing this game. And I'm letting you know what the color codes joint. Black and yellow, anarchists. I'm not playing no games. I'm going to be chill Sean joint.
Right.
Alright, coolly. So he doesn't play the game. So Doc Rivers now, who was also Illuminati head coach, championship head coach, that's Doc Rivers. He's like, damn. So he probably got the call from, Adam Silver, like, yo, bro, listen, my G. Although we want this game to be Greece, just be chill, Sean. He goes, you sure? Yeah, I'm sure, John. All right, cool. And the red phone joint. He goes to James. Like, look, James, just play the game. Just play the game, John. Just play basketball. He's like, just play basketball. You sure? Yeah, play basketball. Be cool. All right, cool. James Harden plays bum source joint. Now, can't tell Embiid because if he tells Embiid is going to go, what? I'm an African Khan. I play basketball, level Greek. Can't tell me no joints. So he doesn't tell Embiid. Embiid goes hard. Chill. So much energy, KD activates his goon and starts popping jaw hot shit at Embiid. And Embiid is looking at KD like, are you sauce? This game cannot go in the way that it's supposed to go, my guy. Our coach got the call. If you look at the exchange between Embiid and KD, look at Embiid's face. He looks at KD like, you didn't get the message, bro? Or you didn't get the call? Or you still think we out here really trying to play basketball and go hard? No. Kyrie is like, look, I just gotta put up some numbers because I don't play every day. You feel me? So right. I gotta go hard on that level. Chill. Why am I saying all this? Why am I giving you all this crazy conspiracy Illuminati theory? Because the NBA has already made their decision. They want the 76ers and the Brooklyn Nets to either meet in the semifinals or by a stroke of luck, depending on seeding placement, the Eastern Conference Finals. So, the Nets can only go at the highest to the 7th seed. They cannot go further than that. They're supposed to stay at 8 or no more than 7. The Sixers will climb, probably get that 2. They're definitely going to be in that 3 spot. I'm going to say the 2 spot based on how they've been playing. Right. And then if that tracks, they get the 2, the Nets stay at 8, then they could meet definitely semifinals or for sure Eastern Conference Finals. And then you get your ritual game, John, which Ben Simmons, the covenant, never forget, sir. You didn't play this game. You're supposed to play this game. You are going against creeds. So when you play that game in the playoffs, because now the Nets definitely going to make the playoffs now because you slimed the covenant. You're going to play bum sauce. You're going to play so bum sauce that in the press conference, you're going to open your mouth and reveal all joints of what happened in Philadelphia and why you left, all joints and all secrets, and the media Illuminati coven is going to be so excited. Kanye's favorite word.
Yes. Excited.
And that is my predictive scope leading up to the NBA playoffs for the weekly scenario. Yes.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the NBA playoffs a lot when the time comes.
Oh yeah. All you gambling degenerates, I know you are super geeked because Tuesday, March Madness begins, and you have 40-something days to bet on all types of college athletic revenue. So you enjoy that.
Get your parlays in.
You enjoy that. But don't be using your mortgage and your rent payments to make your bet. So I'm going to say out here. Just be so simple.
All right. So I'm going to get to my topic. It's going to be real quick.
I know. I'm different today on Weekly. I know. They're like, yo, where's the documentarian Zach? Where's that guy?
Yeah. This Zach is he's on a new level.
New but
brought him a new shovel. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know, I'm going to talk about crypto.
Oh, man. I sent you this article, which is crazy. You didn't. Audience, Ken did not respond. No thumbs up. Sauce fuckery emoji he does. That pisses me off.
You didn't send me this article. You sent me something that the writer from Rich Dad Poor Kid mentioned about.
Yes, the author of him. Yes.
So correct. What Zach sent me, which I quickly brushed off as, the haters will hate, is that the writer of Rich Dad Poor Kid, or Poor Kid Rich Dad, whatever it is, he said that because Biden is putting this executive order out, crypto, the bubble will burst.
Yeah, he definitely did say that.
Crypto will go to shit. It'll be the worst ever. Blah, blah, blah. Now, I'm not no financial guru. I'm not an advisor. I looked at that as FUD, fair. Now, it's to me, it's just, people are just, listen, he could be doing it for his own personal gain. Tell everybody, hey, get rid of your crypto so he can go buy up the dip. Who knows?
Big facts.
Nonetheless, my take on it is, I think, speaking to other people too in this space, they're very concerned and worried. I really believe that this is a good thing for crypto. That, for years, the government has been saying how crypto's it's a Ponzi scheme, it's fake, it's not backed by anything like our dollar is backed by anything now. It's not backed by anything. People use it for legal activities, et cetera, et cetera. This executive order legitimizes cryptocurrency. This let the world know that cryptocurrency is legit. And with that,
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, with that. Of course, you still agree with that. But to me and other people who are in the cryptocurrency world now, this is going to help us out because we got it from the ground level, and now that Biden is doing this, it legitimizes cryptocurrency to the point where now they're going to try to create their own coin. Let's get it right now. They can never regulate it because that is the whole purpose of cryptocurrency and decentralization. They can try, but they won't be able to. But the fact that they're getting to the point where they can regulate the exchanges like Coinbase, Binance,
of course,
that's fine. So that like I said, that puts a hole in competition space of the government now saying, hey, we're going to get in the space so that we, the banks, don't get left out. We don't get left out in the future. Where all my people are still concerned that this is not the future. But this is what this order means. They do not want to get left out in the future.
But here's my question to you. The crypto and NFT kids, they don't want regulation, bro. And when they get any sense of regulation, when the government sticks their big fat noses in their business, they don't like that shit. So
yeah, but
this article has got to be like big bad news for the crypto space and the NFT space, no?
Because in the actuality of it, right? When we think about regulation, what do we think about? Taxes. You still got to pay taxes on cryptocurrency now, anyway. If you're using Coinbase and these other platforms, right? We're looking at the government being able to get a hold on it. They're not. It's decentralized. No one is going to get a hold of this. Like I told you, the way cryptocurrency works, it could be one computer in a closet mining Bitcoin. There's no way the government can control that unless they're cutting all power and internet to a specific area, right? Like that's not going to happen. Okay, so to be honest, the word to me of them say the word that they're using to say that they're trying to regulate, to me is more so regulate those exchanges that are giving 8% back APY
on the crypto trades off. Yeah.
So if they regulate that and say, no, you guys can't do that, it gives them, the government and the banks, the opportunity to create their own digital coin, which he said he's trying to do. And then they can all prosper because we regulated it to the point where you cannot give away securities or whatever you would call interests or anything on your crypto like 8%. You can't do that. We're going to regulate it to where you cannot do that so that the banks stay relevant.
But here's my thing. The government is doing this because they don't want crypto to devalue the fiat currencies, which I was saying before. And like you said, they also give them opportunity to create their own crypto.
But crypto's not doing that. It's the government. It's what it is. It's already being inflationary because it is not backed by gold. We print dollars every.
Fiat is backed by absolutely nothing.
Right.
But besides the might of your country, the military might and power of your country, which is it.
And I was trying to say the dollar has been going down even before cryptocurrency was even thought about. So the fact that they were saying that crypto was not backed by anything like the dollar is, to me, like I told you, this order legitimizes it. So I'm in total reverse of what the author of Rich Dad Poor Kid is saying, in that this is going to help cryptocurrency. This is going to help it boom. This is going to legitimize it to where people that we thought like you or your family who thought, I'm never going to touch crypto. It's being regulated. Take my money. Go ahead, government. Take my crypto money now. Let's get into crypto. That's what's going to happen. And when that happens, all the people who got crypto prior to that is going to succeed.
So do you think the government really has advantage where they can lean on this executive order and truly create its own cryptocurrency?
I mean,
you think that's possible?
They can create. Of course, anybody create their own cryptocurrency. I think they'll do it.
So why haven't the government done it yet? Like they could have been pushed this executive order a long time.
Because they weren't first to it, and they were trying to get people to go away from it. Oh, crypto's fake. It's not backed by anything. Scammers use it. People illegal use it. Don't put your money there. Nobody listened to them because they saw how inflationary the dollar has become. But they're like, I'm sorry, bank. I give you my thousands of dollars a year. You give me 50 cents back. When I put $1,000 in crypto, I get $80 back. Yeah. You know what? Put my money in crypto, in stable coins, which is, you understand? Which to them is like, now they're like, wait a minute. People are taking their monies out of the banks, and we all know how the bank system works, right? I give you $1, you take that dollar, you do other shit with it to lend it out. And if everybody's taking their money out the banks, everything crumbles. So now they got to say, hey, we can't beat them. We got to join them. Now, if the government makes a cryptocurrency, guess what? They're going to sit back and say, this is SEC approved, FDC insured. It's
basically going to be the bank situation all over again, but it's incredible.
It's the safest digital currency in the world. Come to the government's cryptocurrency. That's what's going to happen. That's what they're going to do.
I agree with that. So we about to be in the crypto wars. It has begun.
100%. It has begun. It has begun. It's going to be a problem because you see, unlike the current cryptocurrencies where you can mine it, you can acquire it other ways. I believe the government's own won't be that way. I believe the government own will be a exchange for exchange. It won't be any way you can mine the government digital currency.
That's definitely, I agree with that. They're not going to allow that. You know what I'm saying?
No, not at all.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, that's my take on that. Before you dive into your last topic, I just want to let everybody know we have a new logo, as you guys can see. These hoodies and shirts are limited time now, so if you want to get the original REVUZ logo hoodie, sweatshirts, hat, please click on the description below. Pick up your limited edition REVUZ gear before it's gone. Because
we getting up there, guys. We're about to have sponsors soon. We climbing, we making moves. You know what I'm saying?
So If you want the original, please go get it. Click on that link before they're gone.
Well, it's not. I can't touch on too much on it. I gotta watch the documentary. But CNBC put out a nice, informative deep dive on the electric vehicle supply. In the last weekly, I was talking about how they were spontaneously combusting and into flames, and they made another one. It's about 45 minutes long, and they just kind of deep dives into the supply issue, which I already know. They're going to definitely focus on the lithium mines. Right. California has one. They call it the lithium gold mine. It's like one of the greatest lithium finds of all time. I forgot the area in California. Oh, it's by the I forgot the specific area, but it's by a river that is like so sulfur rich that the way they can extract the lithium is like so amazing. But there's also other lithium locations that they can gather supply to create the components for the EV batteries. But as we all know, this supply is still finite, and most importantly, they really trying to focus on the mass production of EVs, but at scale, but not at a high premium price, which we all know is what corporations always focus on. How can we mass produce at scale, but also not at a premium price point? So,
right.
Definitely for the viewers, take a look at that CNBC documentary. And the next weekly, I'll spotlight it if needed. Again, this is nothing new. Pretty sure people who are EV owners and EV lovers are probably already aware about it. My thing that they're not talking about is the people who own EVs and don't live in those tech cities and tech sites,
right,
where they have EV charger stations all over the place.
Yeah.
That's the big issue. That's the greater issue, right?
Facts.
They're not talking about that because that's the real one. It's like if me and you buy EV right now on the East Coast, we have to literally GPS locate the 4 closest EV charging sites. You know what I mean?
Right.
At any given time. Because if you driving around and your joint is at 40-50%, you ultimately want to charge that joint up. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be sitting out here in the middle of Brooklyn, middle of Queens, or middle of Long Island, and your joint is dead. You know what I mean? Like, come on, B. And with that issue, you can't take EVs for road trips. You know what I'm saying? Now, people might say, well, I'm not going to do that with my EV, but why would you not? Gas prices is mad high. People got gas vehicles. Road tripping is delete. You're not doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, sir.
And airline tickets, depending on where you're going, varies, right? And price points, right? So road tripping, if you got an EV, makes mad sense. But does it? If you don't know where these EV charging sites are, that's the issue. So I'm gonna get some information on that and talk about it. But that's what I got for you on that piece.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, links will be in the description below. Again, thanks guys for subscribing. Hit that like button, smash the dislike button if you don't like what you're listening to. Definitely, like I said, buy the hoodies or the sweatshirts, the t-shirts. The new logo is out. You see it on the screen right there in the corner, one of the corners. Leave some comments. Let us know what you guys think about what we're doing. Also, leave some stuff you want us to talk about. Whatever you think you want us to discuss or talk about in a weekly or even a review, let us know in the comments below. We'll make it happen. And see you guys in the next video.
Absolutely. Peace.